Yo, I'm freaking obsessed with dancing, bro. I just got back from a bar after line dancing for 2 hours. I was going so hard, and I know virtually none of the songs, but I'm slowly starting to get it. You know, the first week was definitely the most jarring. I show up at this bar that I've never been to a bar by myself, only ever been to a bar like twice before, and I walk in, I don't know anybody. The line dancing hasn't started, so I gotta like figure out something to do for the next 20 minutes. So I walk up to this table with these three like country guy, like if you imagine like a truck driver country dude, like manly man, that's like, it was like that kind of guy like sitting at this table. I'm like, yo, can I like sit at this table? He's like, sure. They're like drinking beer. I got my red Solo cup filled with water. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber just like chatting it up with these guys. They're a little bit, what's the right word here? Their language is a bit like vulgar, maybe I don't know, kind of like the language you would expect. And then the line dancing starts. So I walk over to it. Thankfully, they're teaching a dance to start the night, so I'm not completely lost. But by the time they finish teaching, I only get like 60% of the song, so I'm stumbling my way through. I'm like, okay, this is like maybe doable. You know, I got like a couple of the spins here. I'm kicking my feet at maybe the right time. But then they play the second song. And the second song, they don't teach the second song. They don't teach the third song. They don't teach the fourth song. For the remaining 20 or 30 songs that they play that night, they do not teach them at all. You know, occasionally, sometimes you'll get the instructor saying like, all right, left, right, left, do the grapevine here, blah, 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 blah. But I'm getting it. Absolutely nothing. And I know I'm just an absolute buffoon out here trying to stumble my way through the line dances, and I'm not getting anything, but I'm having such a good time. So that was 5 weeks ago. And I went tonight. They taught a dance at the beginning. I got freaking 100% of that song, bro. I was actually killing it. The next song after that, I had listened to it before. And so I definitely didn't get it perfect, but you know, things are starting to click in my head. And it's so much more fun when you get it. You like hit some moves and you're like, oh my gosh. You know, you start making some small talk in between the dances. And there was another guy there who it was his first time. And all I could think was, oh my gosh, I was exactly you 5 weeks ago, minus the wrist sprain like thing that he has on his wrist. So I asked for his name, you know, like chat a little bit back and forth. He kind of trolled a little bit though, didn't come for the lesson, so he just came in the middle of a song. I asked him, it was like his first time here, and I was like, ooh, well, he might be a little bit cooked. I was gonna tell him to like come like when they do the like teaching, but then he kind of left. So we'll see if he's there next week. I'm definitely gonna be there next week. I'm eating so many people's names. I have like a little note doc on my phone. I'm trying to keep track. Dude, I have just been dancing non-stop for the past month. I've been going to a hip-hop class. I've been going to a line dancing class. I've been doing some swing dancing. Low-key, kind of stopped the tango dancing. It's just like, you can only go to a tango dance class so many times and be the only person there. You know, it's like chill. Maybe the first time you get like a solo private lesson, that's cool. But you know what they say? It takes two to tango, and it's just me and the instructor there. I'm sorry, I just like, and she doesn't speak great English, so it's like kind of hard to learn. Like, it's great, she's awesome, she's lovely, but like, I just can't do that for 5 weeks in a row. So I stopped going to tango, so I'll try to substitute that with some other sort of dancing. I went to a skate rink dancing thing for the first time, so that was freaking heat, you know? I'm making small talk. And occasionally, you don't like vibe super well with the people. Like today, for example, I show up, I see this table with two other dudes look about my age, so I'm thinking, not how hard could it be to like strike up a conversation with these guys. So I asked them if I can sit at the table. Every single time I've asked to sit at the table, nobody's ever turned me away, actually. So I asked to sit at the table, they're like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead and join. And I'm making small talk, but like, I don't know. I don't think like either parties are really interested in talking to each other, and I just kind of feel like I'm intruding on their friend space, but I'm literally just trying to stall. I'm waiting for the line dancing to start, so where else am I gonna go? I should have been like, well, nice talking to you guys, I'm gonna go like keep socializing elsewhere, because I've done that before. But these guys, they're like chill and all, but like, I don't know, it was just kind of a miss, you know? Last week, I went and sat at a table with kind of the OG dancers. There's this group of, I don't know, maybe 30-year-olds, late 20, 30-year-olds into 40. Some of them have kids. I'm like chatting with them. That was great. They were super welcoming. I learned some of their names. Probably should have sat at that table again, honestly. I saw some of the people there. I was like, yo, what's up, Chelsea? Yo, what's up, Colby? So that's definitely a hit. And then, the week before, I sat next to this lady from England, or I guess not from England. She's been here a couple, like 5 or 8 years or something, but she still has the accent. So I'm chatting with her, and it's a lot of great social practice. Last week when I sat next to the group of the OG dancers, bro, dude, one of the ladies just straight up asked me, she's like, "Are you like single?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she started like going on this whole like rant of like, all right, here's the people that you could like date. Stay away from this person. If this person's talking to this, then you can probably like ask them out. This girl's definitely good. They're like, are you like straight? Are you like gay? Like we don't judge here. I'm like, I'm straight. And they're like, okay, great. And I was like, dude, that was so funny. They're actually hooking me up, bro. I haven't asked anybody out. We'll see if I do. I'm just having a great time dancing, and I feel like I would want to like, I don't know, chat with them a couple of times before I ask them out. So we'll see. I'm not super in the dating scene. How did I transition so much into the dating thing? Dude, when they ask me like, are you single? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, am I like actively searching around? I don't even know. I'm like here to line dance, and there's definitely a lot of like really cute girls. So like, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up going on a date one of these days, or at least asking out. I'll probably get rejected, but that's just kind of like the name of the game. Maybe it is something I think about a lot, because it's like, do I want to be asking people out? Do I not? I don't know. We'll see. It's been a hot second since I've been on the dating. Okay, we're gonna move on to another subject. It's ranked playoffs this weekend. So if you're watching this video, it'll be Friday. Saturday is the first day of playoffs. It's gonna be so freaking epic. This is our 9th season. I'm gonna be commentating half the matches with my good friend Curry, as usual. And it should be a really good lineup. All of the players, I think, virtually all of them have like a shot at winning, and there's so many big names and storylines. We got EDCR, we got Infume, we got Hacks, we got Dugile, we got Loki. We have so many big names, and it's like, is Hacks gonna win another back-to-back? Is Loki gonna come back? Is Dug gonna get another? Is somebody from outside the wazoo gonna come and win it like Blazemind? Who knows? And the pool of people that are just playing ranked is getting so big. So the skill ceiling is getting higher and higher. I'm finding it harder and harder to keep staying in top 100. And people like Ludwig have been streaming it and like blowing up the scene. Like, bro, it's gonna be so freaking epic. Last season, we had a lot of 3-0s. This season, I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of close matches. If y'all remember season, what was it, 6 maybe? 7? Oh my gosh, no way. There's no way I said that. I swear I don't do this on purpose. Maybe 6 was the season with Dug versus Loki in grand finals that had the crazy matches, and then we had the Hacks and Feinberg. That was a phenomenal season. I think this might top it. Genuinely, the skill is getting so high. I'm just ready for some beautiful gameplay, sort of like the amazing dancing that I had earlier. Oh my gosh, bro. It's literally becoming like one of my favorite things in life. The hip hop class, when I do it, I just feel so connected to humanity. At the end of every class, like the teacher has us circle up. We all hold hands literally in a circle. Like, maybe it sounds a little bit weird, but like we do like a little bow, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm just freaking on planet Earth with all these other humans, and it's so freaking awesome. We're moving our bodies, dancing around. It's the greatest thing ever. Land dancing, you're surrounded by like all of these strangers. Loki, there were a freaking ton of people tonight. It got really hot. I was breaking a sweat. Oh my gosh, bro. I swear, I'm not gonna be able to sleep for like another hour because it just works me up. And then look at this. Oh my gosh. I almost hit the 0, but freaking save it with a water clutch. So, well, let's get back on track with the rank talking. I've been playing a decent amount of ranked. Not anything crazy. My average isn't absurd or anything, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I think I am slowly getting better. I'm trying to view it more holistically and really pay attention to those 10-second time losses, those 20-second time losses, because I find that in my matches, it's usually 1 or 2 mistakes that cost me 10 or 20 seconds, and that'll basically cost me the match. Occasionally it's a death or something super obvious, but maybe I take some weird terrain to the Bastion and my opponent doesn't. And so I'm really trying to research into that stuff, because I don't know. I feel like my mechanics are fine and chill, and a lot of the time I focus too much on the mechanics, and I need to focus more on these broad decisions that'll keep me ahead and in the group. I think my overworlds kind of lights out. I think I do really well with the overworlds, but sometimes my bastions are a little bit weird. Sometimes my strongholds are a little bit weird. And my end games, like the end dimension, I'm just not hitting as many zeros as I should be. Like this one, like I recovered this, thankfully, but it was good pace. This would have been a low 9 or something if I just hit the 0. But instead I have to wait for this purchase, so that's how a lot of the matches have been recently. Overall, though, doing well. I think we peaked it in the top 40 or something recently. It's at the beginning of the season, so it's, you know, a little bit biased. It's going to be easier to get those high elos because not everybody has done their placement matches. But, you know, 40th, pretty solid. I think I'm 80th or something right now, so we're definitely swinging up and down, but I'm pretty happy with my performance. Oh my gosh, please perch dragon. I've like completely run out of things to say. I'm gonna start getting lightheaded here if I keep yapping, bro. When are we gonna finish? I had to come home and take a cold shower from all that dancing because I was overheated. I usually don't get burnt out, but after dancing for 2 hours straight, trying literally every single dance, I mean, I took like 1, maybe 2 water breaks. I was a little bit cooked. That last song was the first time that I thought, oh my gosh, I'm glad this is done. It was great. It was really fun, but I'm glad it's over. Sort of like the speedrun. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Maybe we'll have some more commentary videos out. Hope you had a good new year. All right, I should end it. Okay, bye.